Hey YouTube, this is Dana on this fabulous Freedom Fitness Friday. Welcome to week 9 of my fitness journey. This morning I will discuss crescendo fasting. But first, I have some exciting news for you. This is my first week I went over 8 hours of sleep. This is a big deal for me because I was averaging 4 to 5 hours of sleep. So this past Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, my Fitbit sleep score was over 80. Everything is connected, so I looked at my exercise and nutrition regimen. My stress levels are normalizing now after the sale of the house, and I talked about that last week. And I'm still working on the water. But I noticed that my sleep improved when I went back to crescendo fasting. So he says, okay, what is crescendo fasting? So first, let me talk about breakfast. Okay, we need to eat breakfast to live. Now you go, okay, Dana, that's a little dramatic. Yes, you do need to eat breakfast. That is true for everyone. So let me define what breakfast means. Breakfast means breaking the fasting period of the previous night. So it's a fasting period. So it's basically after you wake up, it is the food you consume, which means that's what you're going to be breaking the fast. You're fasting. So whether you do it at 6 in the morning or 2 in the afternoon, whenever you consume food, you are breaking your fast. And then I said, okay, I went to do some research and I says, okay, when I do a fast, I don't have to be awake during the fasting period. For example, if I had my last meal at 5 in the afternoon and I ate breakfast the following day at 9 in the morning, I fasted for 16 hours. So when I was doing the crescendo fasting, the 5 p.m. dinner consisted of whatever I wanted to eat. And I usually ate protein and a leafy green vegetable. And then, of course, remember, I'm doing my planning of my meals throughout the week. So I kind of can adjust it as I need to. But I make sure that in the evening, I have the protein and the leafy green as my dinner. And then the next day when I woke up, if I felt hunger, it was probably thirst. So what I would do is I would go ahead and drink the water, and then the feeling of hunger actually goes away. So if I work out or do anything, I usually would eat around 9 or 10, which would be, okay, this is when I break my fast. Now my breakfast would consist of protein heavy, like eggs, shrimp, and vegetables. And usually when I made that, it kept me full throughout the day. And if I ever had carbs, it would actually be with the first meal. So I would adjust accordingly. So I ate a well-balanced meal throughout the day. And of course, I am working on drinking more water. But let me give you an idea of what the crescendo fasting schedule would look like. So I would do the crescendo fasting from 2 to 3 non-consecutive days. For example, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And then on the fasting days, I would either do light cardio or yoga. And then my fasting would be from 12 to 16 hours, where I would only drink water. For example, if I stopped eating at 5 and then I didn't eat breakfast until 9 o'clock the next day, then I would only be drinking water, no snacking or anything like that. And then on the non-crescendo fasting days, that's when I would do my strength training and my high intensity interval training workouts. My water, of course, as I keep working on it, is going to be at least 90 ounces. And then after 2 weeks, then I would add another day of fasting. And my body is kind of used to it now. So I'm working on introducing additional days. Now, another thing that I did was I took essential amino acid supplements during the fast. And it's a branched chain amino acid supplement. It has a few calories and it provides fuels to my muscles. And this can take the edge off my hunger and kind of keeps me from being tired. So the fasting allows my body to repair itself, and it's repairing itself during the time that I'm sleeping, which is, again, I'm focusing on the 8 hours. So if I stop eating at 5, or my last meal's at 5, and let's say I go to bed at 9 or whenever, then I wake up 8 hours later, and then I would probably have my meal at 9 o'clock, my first meal, which is when I break the fast. Then I actually feel energized, and my body had that 16 hours to repair itself, which is what my body is trying to do. There are so many benefits that I will talk about in subsequent videos. So I wanted to introduce crescendo fasting because it's something that I had done before when I was working and and this was pre-menopause, by the way. And so it was beneficial in helping me lose weight, and I felt better. And so another thing that helped me during this stressful time, in addition to the crescendo fasting, was listening to the Millennial Mogul Mondays. These videos were invaluable and instrumental in helping me with my stress levels and sleep. So these Millennial Mogul Monday videos, you've got to listen to more than once. And it depends on what your needs are. So if you listen to them, then you kind of know, okay, if this situation is going on, this is what I need to listen to. If that situation is going on, that's what I need to listen to. So I'm telling you, these Millennial Mogul Mondays are like key to helping with the stress levels and actually opening yourself to different ideas. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Would love to hear from you, and thank you for listening.